Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and thank you guys for stopping by. Today I'll be sharing with you guys how to make very clean and smooth pap. This is how we normally make pap in Cameroon. Now a lot of people add other things to their pap like groundnut, crayfish, guinea corn and things, but I like to go with the simple version of pap. This is how I grew up eating my pap, so I just use corn, and then in the process of cooking the pap I add soya beans. I'm going to show you guys how I make my pap. So the first step is you want to make sure your corn is clean. You want to pick it, remove dirt, any insects, then you want to wash it. Like I wash my corn a lot, so I wash it and transfer it into another bowl and wash and wash and wash. After washing your corn, you transfer it into the pan where you're going to the pan or pot where you're going to be steeping your corn, because you're going to have to steep it to get to the level of fermentation, and then you grind it and use your sieve. So right now I'm just pouring it in the pot where I'm going to be saving it up for a number of days, 3 days actually. So let's check what the corn is looking like. This is day 2. This is what it's looking like. It's going to stay there for 3 days. This is day 3. Tomorrow we are finally going to grind this. This is what it's looking like on day 3. So it's finally day 4. It's about midday and we are just going to wash our corn. I cannot overemphasize the need for washing, so we are going to wash this corn and wash it, take it out of this. You can see how the water looks whitish. We're going to wash it, take it out of this bowl, transfer it into another, wash it again like 2 or 3 times, and then we are going to take the corn for grinding. When you grind your corn, you are going to expect it to look like this. Okay, it's going to look like this. It's not going to be very clean or smooth, but when you wash it, when you pass it through, when you run it through the sieve, it's going to be very smooth in such a way that, oh my god, I'll show you guys at the end. Now to wash your pap, these are some of the things you need. You need bowls, of course, you need water, and then you need a sieve. Now you can either use napkins, for kids, new napkins, okay, or you get in Cameroonian markets. I've recently seen that they sell these very big sieves, and it makes the work easy because you can pour the entire pap. I don't make a lot of pap for my kids because I don't like them. I keep it in the fridge, so I don't like it to stay for more than 3 weeks to a month. So I make only what will last for that period of time. So now what I'm doing is I'm going to pour the mix into this bowl, and I'm going to put in a lot of water so it can be runny in such a way I can easily pour it, pass it through my sieve, and then separate the liquid from the chaff. That's exactly what I'm going to be doing right now. Begin the process. You start pouring you use a cup, of course, or something else, just whatever you can carry. The mix, you remember we poured in a lot of water into the pap so that it can get runny. So that's what we are carrying now from this bowl, transferring it into the sieve, and then you just put your hand into the sieve and shake, and that helps, makes the process faster so that the liquid can separate from the chaff. Now you can see we are just pressing the chaff to remove all the water that is left from the chaff. Now this is the first time we are washing. We are going to wash it a couple of times. So we're going to remove the chaff from the sieve and keep it aside. Then we continue washing until we are done with this first set of washing. And then what we'll do next is that right now I just put in the chaff into this bowl, and then I added some water into the chaff. So I'm going to now wash this, and I'm going to get some more liquid from it, and then I'm going to wash one last time. So the process is 3 times. Okay, so now what we are sieving in the sieve is what we got from the chaff. So you're going to do that, and now whatever chaff comes out, you can't wash again, because I believe we have removed everything that was in the chaff. You can see that the chaff is going to look dry this time around. Okay, it's going to look very dry, so you know that everything is out. You don't need to wash it again. So after this particular set, you can see that the chaff is very dry, so there's no need for you to go ahead and try to wash it again. So you keep the chaff aside, and then what we have in the pot, which is the first batch of pap that we've sieved, we are going to now sieve that again. You can see now I'm collecting from the pot and pouring into the sieve. So you basically you do it twice, but because you wash the chaff the second time, that's why I say 3 times, but it's a 2 times process. I mean, if you want to be extra, you can run it through the sieve again one more time, but you will notice that whatever chaff we have coming off this one is very little or nothing. So I don't think it's necessary for you to go ahead and wash it again. How do you make your pap? Do you add corn? Do you add groundnuts, crayfish, and all the other things? I believe that I can give my kids the other nutrients in different foods. Like if I make ekwang or something, I'll put crayfish and all the other things. If I want them to have granite, I'll just make granite soup. I don't really particularly enjoy the taste of pap when it has all those other things. Leave it in the comment section. How do you go about yours? So the first bowl got full and I'm just using my second bowl. That's why I said in the beginning, you need bowls, you need water. Yeah, you just need a big space where you can do all the, and mind you, the amount of pap you get at the end is not going to be this much. When it settles, you would see that, you see, that's just the chaff that comes out after the second time of sieving, and we are done. Okay, at this point I'm going to transfer everything into the big pot. I'm going to transfer from the 2 bowls into this big pot, and I'm going to leave it there. I'll show you guys tomorrow what my pap is going to be looking like. Yeah, I'm just going to pour in everything together and it's going to settle. Then I'll show you guys what it looks like by the next day. Chaff gotten from all of the washing. That's the chaff we got. So that same evening I tried to pour out the water because it had settled. You can see that it had settled, and I decided to pour the water. It was not yet hardened, like the pap was not yet hardened, so it was still trying to come off. So I decided to stop and just show you guys tomorrow. And voila, the next day, this is what you should see. Your pap should be hardened, and when you pour out the water, it should be looking this smooth and like compact together. And yeah, make your pap and enjoy.